So as we all know, GoPro are the go-to action camera company that everyone goes and purchases their camera from. Probably maybe their first camera as well. So while this new GoPro looks the same as last year, what they've packed inside is actually really powerful, and I'm going to quickly go over the features and the benefits of this new camera. So here's everything you need to know about the new GoPro Hero 6. So the design of the GoPro Hero 6 is exactly the same as the GoPro Hero 5, okay? It's still small and compact, it still sits in your pocket. There's still that monochrome screen on the front and a touch screen on the back of the camera. The real downside to the camera externally is that they didn't input a 3.5mm jack, because I've seen in a lot of forums that people are asking for it, that they wanted to be able to put their microphone in it without having to adapt it, etc. So it's a real shame that the GoPro didn't implement that. But that might have been to save money reasons, where they could just literally get the housing from the 5 and just whack it onto a 6 and change the components inside. So that's probably a reason why they didn't do that, and I can understand from a money perspective. So having the same design as the previous model actually has quite a lot of benefits for people who have already invested in the GoPro accessories. So because it can still fit your camera, it will still fit all the same mounts and accessories that you've already purchased if you've already got a GoPro Hero 5. So yeah, that is a benefit for some people who've already ventured out and purchased all those. So you can still take those great shots with your stabilizer or your drone. So while the design hasn't changed much, there's actually quite a lot of magic going on inside this little box. Perhaps the most important feature that everyone's noticed is that it can now record in 4K 60 frames a second and 2.7K in 120 frames per second and a whopping 240 frames per second in 1080p. This means you can actually get ultra stunning slow motion now, because as a higher frame rate means you can slow the footage down and still have a smooth video, and that's how you get that nice buttery smooth footage that you see on so many GoPro adverts and promos, because they're recording in a higher frame rate. So this now allows you to have a stunning HD quality video of up to 4K and still being able to slow it down. It's great. Like, that's what I felt was really lacking in the GoPro Hero 5, and I believe that's why I didn't purchase it, because I thought they're going to release something like this. In tandem with that, the GoPro Hero 6 also records in HEVC codec, meaning that it will have lower power consumption, so you won't have to change as many batteries, hopefully. We'll see when I get the item. It stops it from overheating, and it allows you to record in a lower bitrate while maintaining that stunning image quality. So you're going to be able to actually fit more on a memory card, for example, if you're recording in 4K. Okay, so GoPro have now also started designing their own chip, okay? Previously they'd used the umbrella chip system. They've just announced that they're going to design a new chip called the GP1 chip. And this might be for money reasons, that they want to save money and actually build their chips in-house, but it could be more expensive, who knows. But they're saying that it's going to allow for future updates, new features and new benefits on this new GoPro Hero 6. So one thing the GP1 actually has enabled is a new stabilisation algorithm. Whilst it's not optically stabilised or mechanically stabilised, it is digitally stabilised, and previously on the GoPro Hero 5 it was pretty good, but now they're saying they've gone even further and it actually looks like it's on a gimbal. From the footage that you can see, it looks smooth. Like, I've never seen a digital stabilisation like this. So when I receive it, and we'll test it out, and hopefully it looks like it. But last but not least, to do with the camera, it shoots photos in HDR, meaning that your blacks are going to be darker, your whites are going to be brighter, and you're going to have more vibrant colour, more impressive details, so that it has more of a natural tone map to it, and it can also take photos in RAW. And whilst I never use my GoPro to take photos, and I'd always recommend to get a camera or a DSLR, it's still good for it, and there are a lot of you guys out there who use it for photos, so it's another great little feature they've added on there. And as a bonus, they've also allowed you to digitally zoom into videos and for photos. Just by touching the screen, lifting the slider up and down, you can zoom in like on an iPhone. So GoPro have also released this new concept of quick stories. Quick stories goes hand in hand with their new chip, the GP1. It enables advanced action recognition. So in essence, this quick stories allows you to automatically transfer your files and photos and videos onto your phone, which automatically then creates a video cut that's edited to music and it all fits perfectly and looks like you've edited it on a computer. I think this is such a great idea, and for those people who don't understand how to edit or can't be bothered to edit on like Final Cut, Premiere Pro, etc., this is such a little feature that people can just take a video now and upload it to Instagram and it's all done for you. It saves you so much time, and it's all time cubed with the music, so it all looks like a professional cut. They've also packed in a 5 GHz Wi-Fi, meaning that your files will transfer a lot quicker than previously before. And GoPro actually saying it's 3 times more faster file transfers from your GoPro to your phone over Wi-Fi. And this is great because if you've got big files like those 4K 60 frames per second files, similar to the GoPro Hero 5 also, there's still your voice commands, but there's a lot more of them, and hopefully when I receive it again, I can show you those and we'll see what they're like. But it also supports up to 10 different languages now as well, which it previously didn't. The big factor about this GoPro Hero 6 is the price. I think the price has let the camera down so much. It's $499, which equates to £499, which is a lot of money for an action camera. But they have packed a lot in there. I think they could have just replaced the GoPro Hero 5 and put it at that £400 mark and dropped the price of the GoPro Hero 5, but they haven't, meaning that they're trying to slowly ramp up the prices of their product like Apple are doing and like Samsung are doing, which is kind of annoying, but I guess that's business and that's what they're trying to do. So if you want to see a whole review of the camera when I receive it, make sure you subscribe, hit the like button if you like this video, and I'm also going to be doing a video of the GoPro Hero 6 against this YI 4K Plus. In a previous video, I said this was a GoPro killer, and it did kill the GoPro Hero 5 in my eyes, because this has 4K 60 frames a second a few months ago, and it's half the price. I paid £200 for this, where I've paid £500 for a GoPro Hero 6. So if you want to see a comparison and save yourself a bit of money, if this is better, subscribe and make sure you check out my new videos. See you later guys, enjoy.